A man who cannot control himself is not a free man. He is a slave. Most men spend their entire lives reacting. They react to their hunger. They react to their lust. They react to a notification on a screen or a comment from a stranger. If your mood can be changed by a single external event, you are not in charge of your life. You are a puppet, and the world is holding the strings. The truth is uncomfortable. The man you admire, the man who seems uncheckable, was once exactly where you are right now. He was weak, he was distracted, he was undisciplined. The only difference is that he decided to stop lying to himself. Look around you. We live in an era designed to keep you soft. Everything is built for comfort. You can get food without moving. You can get hit after hit of dopamine without leaving your bed. The modern world does not want you to be disciplined. It wants you to be a consumer. It wants you to be predictable, emotional, and easy to manipulate. Most men fall into this trap. They wake up and immediately surrender their mind to their phone. They eat when they are bored, not when they are hungry. They avoid the gym because they don't feel like it. They think that discipline is something you are either born with or you aren't. They see a strong, composed man and assume he has always been that way. They think his calm is a natural gift. They don't see the years of internal lore. They don't see the thousands of times he had to say no to himself when every cell in his body was screaming. Yes, there is a specific kind of pain that comes with being undisciplined. It is not a sharp pain. It is a dull, constant ache. It's the feeling of knowing you are capable of more, but watching your days slip away in a blur of distractions. You make a plan at night. You tell yourself that tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow, you will wake up early. Tomorrow, you will work on that project. Tomorrow, you will control your temper. But then, tomorrow comes. The bed is warm. The air in the room is cold. Your mind starts making excuses. It's a quiet, reasonable voice. It says, 10 more minutes won't hurt. It says, you worked hard yesterday. You deserve a break. And you listen. You listen because it's easier to yield than to resist. This is where most men fail. They mistake their impulses for their identity. They think that because they feel tired, they are tired. They think that because they feel angry, they must act out. They are lived by their emotions, rather than living through them. Every time you give in to a minor impulse, you are training yourself to be weak. You are telling your subconscious that your word means nothing. You are losing the most important respect a man can have, his own. You feel the weight of this failure every evening. You feel it in the way you look in the mirror. You feel it in the way you carry yourself. An undisciplined man has a certain posture, a lack of presence. He is heavy with the things he didn't do. The turning point doesn't happen with a loud shout or a sudden burst of motivation. Real change is quiet. It happens in the moment you realize that your feelings do not matter. A strong man understands a fundamental truth. Feelings are fleeting, but consequences are permanent. He stops asking, do I feel like doing this? And starts asking, what does the man I want to become require of me? This is the shift from being a boy to being a man. A boy does what feels good. A man does what is necessary. This realization is grounded in reality, not hype. It is the understanding that you are the architect of your own character. If you want to be a man of strength, you must perform the actions of a man of strength. You don't wait to feel strong to start. You start, and the strength follows. The disciplined man was once the man who couldn't get out of bed. He was the man who couldn't stop scrolling. He was the man who lost his temper at the slightest provocation. The only difference is that one day he looked at his weakness and felt a profound sense of detachment. He realized that his impulses were not him, they were just noise. And he decided to stop listening to the noise. Imagine a man who is standing in the middle of a storm. The wind is howling, the rain is horizontal, and the waves are crashing against the shore. An undisciplined man is like a leaf in that storm. He is blown wherever the wind takes him. He is terrified. He is shouting at the clouds. But the disciplined man is the rock. The storm does not change the rock. The rain washes over it. The wind blows against it, but the rock remains. Why? Because the rock does not try to control the storm. It only controls its own position. When you master your discipline, you become that rock. You reach a point where your internal state is no longer a reflection of your external environment. Someone insults you, and you feel the heat of anger rise, but you do not speak. You stay silent. That silence is power. You feel the urge to quit when the work gets hard, but you keep your hands moving. That persistence is power. There is a profound clarity that comes with this level of self-mastery. You begin to see the world for what it is. You stop being a victim of circumstance. You realize that no one can take your peace of mind unless you give it to them. No one can make you act against your principles unless you choose to surrender. This is the moment of true self-respect. It is the moment you realize that the most difficult opponent you will ever face is the version of yourself that wants to take the easy path. And when you look that version of yourself in the eye and say, "No," you have won a battle greater than any external conquest. Strength is not about how much you can lift or how loud you can yell. Real strength is restraint. It is the ability to hold yourself back when every instinct tells you to lash out. It is the ability to stay focused when 1,000 distractions are calling your name. Every strong man you see is simply an undisciplined man who refused to stay that way. He accepted the responsibility of his own life. He understood that if he didn't rule his mind would rule him. Do not look for a magic pill. Do not look for a motivational speech to change your life. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings are unreliable. Instead, look for discipline. Discipline is a choice you make every minute of every day. It is found in the small things. It is found in the way you make your bed, the way you speak to others, and the way you handle your own silence. If you are currently undisciplined, do not despair. Accept it, own it, and then begin the work of dismantling it. One choice at a time, one refusal at a time. The path to strength is paved with the things you decided not to do. True power is not found in controlling others. It is found in the absolute mastery of yourself. Be the man who can be trusted with his own life. Be the man who is the same in the dark as he is in the light. Be the rock